study series. I'm Bobby Sawyer. Today we're covering one of the most aggressive situations I've seen. A son who starts moving, selling, and locking up estate assets before he's appointed as the administrator or personal representative, or sorry, before probate is even opened, leaving the surviving spouse in the dark and feeling rather and understandably unsafe. This North Carolina case involves a widow whose husband passed away in December. His son, the decedent's child, immediately began forging signatures, seizing rental income, changing locks on their mobile homes, and moving assets, all without the necessary court authority. A quick disclaimer: this is not legal advice. This is for educational purposes only. Unless you've hired me, I am not your attorney, and chances are I'm not licensed in your state. Please consult a licensed North Carolina probate attorney for your situation. Results will vary. All right, let's dive in. So the case background here: the descendant passed away on December 29th. He and his wife, we'll call her Judy, had been married for years. Together, they owned several mobile home parks and rental properties in the Ellenboro area of North Carolina, generating over $10,000 a month in income. The husband had recently bought Judy her own house and wanted her to receive the majority of the rental properties. Unfortunately, he did not have a will, so no will has surfaced that changes the default intestate rules. So the surviving spouse, Judy, has first priority to serve as administrator. However, she'll have to split the estate with the decedent's children, whoever's out there. So almost immediately after the death, the decedent's son, we'll call him Junior, took control. He cleared out a safe containing approximately $200,000 in cash just days before the passing, empties a Wells Fargo account that had over $38,000, which was meant to support Judy during the probate process, and begins signing his father's names on titles, no trespass signs, and other documents. So just to recap, cash removed from the safe on December 22nd. December 29th, the decedent passes away. January, Junior starts taking all the rental income from the properties, and then February through March, locks changed on Judy's rentals. Now and still, no probate has been filed. So what is the core problem here? Junior's actions went far beyond normal grief. He, one, changed locks and posted no trespassing signs on Judy's 6 rental properties while tenants were still living there. 2, took every dollar of January rental income and kept it for himself. 3, moved antique cars off the marital property and locked them away. He began signing his father's name on vehicle titles and other documents to transfer or sell assets. And he went as far as threatening Judy, had people following her, and pressured her to move out of the home days after the death. All of this, again, happened before probate was opened. In North Carolina, no one, not even a child, has legal authority over the estate assets until a court appoints a personal representative and issues letter of administration or letters testamentary. What Junior is doing is unauthorized and potentially fraudulent. So again, red flags we're seeing here: forging decedent signatures on documents, and purportedly even a will, seizing rental income in cash without authority, changing locks on surviving spouse's property, and moving and hiding assets before probate's opened, and then threatening the surviving spouse. So Judy had these questions, and we hear these often in these high conflict type cases. Junior, keeps saying he's handling everything and probate is almost over, but nothing's been filed. Is that even possible? No. Probate must be formally opened in the county where the decedent lived or owned real estate. Until letters are issued, no one has the legal right to sell, transfer, or control estate property. Can I get what my husband wanted me to have? Maybe. As a surviving spouse in North Carolina, Judy has strong statutory rights to a large portion of the estate, plus any specific wishes the decedent expressed. The key is getting her appointed as administrator so she can take control. The downside here, like we mentioned before, is that the decedent didn't have a will. So if he wanted Judy to get all this property and avoid this potential or the situation she finds herself in, a will, or even better, a trust, would have prevented all of these headaches. He's threatening me and I feel unsafe. What can I do? We validated her safety concerns and noted that a restraining order is a separate civil matter, but she should pursue that immediately if she feels that her safety is at risk. So here's our solutions and what is going to happen next. We're going to file the probate petition immediately to open the estate in the proper North Carolina county. Get her as appointed administrator so she can start collecting assets and distributing things per the intestacy statute. Secure the remaining assets, rental properties, vehicles, and any remaining funds. demand a full accounting of everything Junior has taken or transferred, and then pursue recovery of misappropriated assets and ensure proper distribution according to North Carolina law. So, what are the takeaways from this case study? Number one, no one has authority over estate assets until they're actually appointed by the court. Number two, as the surviving spouse, you have first priority to be administrator. Don't let anyone push you aside. And number three, document everything and act quickly. Delays only help those trying to move assets under the table. And pro tip, if you're a surviving spouse and probate hasn't been opened, contact the county clerk, gather the death certificate, and consider having an attorney file right away on your behalf. You have rights, use them. So that's today's anonymized case study. These rogue heir situations before probate is opened are unfortunately common, but they don't have to stay that way. If you're a surviving spouse dealing with family members who are moving assets or locking you out, drop your questions in the chat. I'll answer as many as I can or follow up later. Tomorrow, we'll be back with another probate story. So hit follow, subscribe across all the platforms so you don't miss out on it. And of course, drop any comments or questions that you may have, and I'll be happy to answer them. And the final reminder, this is not legal advice. This is for educational purposes only. Always work with an attorney licensed in your state. This has been Bobby Sawyer. Have a great rest of your day. And